YouTube can post statements that say that it exists for everyone, to give everyone a voice and build communities. However, when it comes down to it, the algorithms prove otherwise. YouTube claims to be a neutral platform that does not have any political side, yet it has shown time and time again to favour those with a larger supporting, regardless of whether they help or harm others. In order for a video to be removed from the platform, it must receive more complaints and views. This allows racist, sexist, and homophobic users to gang up on marginalised groups with less viewers to get their content removed. And vice versa. It allows for videos feeding this ideology to remain, despite those being abused by them complaining. YouTube allows this and chooses not to employ an algorithm that picks up on abuse, because they get money from views, which is all they care about, not the users that keep the platform alive. This shows that despite the utopian view that the internet would be a place of equality, platforms like YouTube have created a digitalised capitalism that profits those with ownership whilst harming those without a voice. A case of this that was brought into the spotlight last year was when Steven Crowder, a conservative YouTuber with a large following, was called out by a small YouTuber, Carlos Maza, who he had been harassing in videos.
This is what Mr. Gay Vox wants to do. Mr. Let's Be Queer from Vox.
Despite Maza identifying behaviour in YouTube's harassment policy, YouTube announced that the videos were not in violation of them. This clearly demonstrates that the revenue provided through Crowder's racist and homophobic content is more important to YouTube than the groups of vulnerable people being harmed.
I've used YouTube policies and by the letter of those policies, and this has to work. Like, how could any decent human who says they care about queer people not react to this? And it wasn't enough.
YouTubers of the LGBTQ community have also found numerous of their videos that are age appropriate and don't discuss anything offensive and not visible on restricted mode. For example, popular YouTuber Connor Frenter found many of his videos that had gay in the title were not visible, even though there was no discussion of sexual topics or swear words. This led to the hashtag Proud to be Restricted on YouTube that has been tagged by a staggering amount of creators complaining about the restricted mode algorithm and their experiences with it. This is extremely worrying as the company controls approximately 95% of all public video communications, meaning that they have immense and unchallenged power to choose whose voices are heard and whose voices are silenced. This is reinforcing a racist, sexist, homophobic and capitalist society, both online and offline. Even if YouTube were to live up to their neutral claims, it would not be enough. They should use their position of influence to help marginalised groups and follow through with their mission to give everyone a voice.